Hello everyone, I'm Hude from State 65. Today I have decided to talk about parts. The importance of parts, the how to craft them, and what are they really good for. And many people seem to think that heroes are everything, and the only thing why they are bad is because they don't have heroes, but that's not necessarily true. Because, for example, I don't have the reports because somehow all of my battle reports got deleted. But I'm gonna show you something. I have a formation of shooters, for example, but I didn't have um, parts. Like 3 weeks ago, I had only like one golden part and nothing else. And with this formation, with Patriot, Valkyrie, and Iron Guard almost maxed out, I faced 3 orange heroes like Destroyer, Arsenal, and Shuda. I lost. Only because my opponent had parts and I didn't. So I'm gonna show you what bonuses it provides and how really important are they. I'm gonna talk about shooter parts for now, but this applies to all of the parts, right? So for example, Ranger. The 6-piece bonus is 10% damage, and that's huge. It's like instead of 100,000 damage, you deal 110,000 damage. Which, like, do the math. It's pretty powerful, right? And if you have storm parts, all 6 storm parts, you will get 20%. So you will deal 120%, you know. Also, bonus to vehicles. These things are awesome. The active skill isn't that good because it applies only for one attack. So I'm not gonna be talking about that. The bonuses provided for each individual troops are different. But for example, for shooters, it's 60% might and resistance, and 60% tactical might and tactical resistance. With storm parts, you will get 80% tactical might, which is another slight boost, right? Then you get some combat speed, marching speed, and 30% shooter HP. Also, another might when facing vehicles, etc., etc. So this 60% might and tactical might for shooters is very crucial, on top of the 10% bonus damage or 20% with storm parts. That way you can win against super powerful heroes even with your normal heroes. So now when I have gone over the importance of parts, I'm gonna tell you the best way how to craft them. So how to get materials for the parts. There are multiple sources. It's the commercial hub. As you can see, for example, today I have bought 2 of the, I believe it's phantom parts for 20 million of food. Don't do that if you don't have stored like billion of food. I have like 3 billion, so I can waste the resources because I don't need them. If you need the resources, for example, I don't trade iron for parts, but it's only my thing. So the other way is to buy them with your diamonds, and that's also what I'm doing pretty often. When I get diamonds, I'm gonna buy parts and I mean materials, and then the crafting part. When you look at the shooter parts, for example, they are crafted from different materials. All of these materials are cheap, so there are 6 types of parts, and they're divided into 3 groups. One group is these 2, and they're cheap. The second group are these 2, and they are slightly more expensive because the titanium alloy is we call that expensive part because it's more rare than the others, and it's really hard to get the golden material. And the third part is 3 expensive materials and 1 cheap material. So, how to craft these individual parts? For the first group that contains only the cheap parts, I would go for 100% for the golden part. When it comes to the second group, where the only needed material is the titanium alloy, I would do either 100% or 75%. And you can just put a purple or orange titanium alloy, and it's most of the time gonna work out for you. When it comes to the third part, the crucial thing is to have the 1 cheap material in golden and the 3 expensive materials purple. That way you will have 23, I believe 23% to get the golden part, like 6% to get or 3% to get the orange part, and like 70% to get the purple part. But it doesn't matter. These materials are so expensive, unlike the cheap materials, that it's really worth it. Even if you fail 5 times, you will still be in profit. I'm gonna show you myself how I craft parts now. I'm gonna just activate all of the parts, all the materials that I've purchased, and then show you how I do it. As you can see, I was doing the purple and 1 orange part, 1 golden part, and it didn't work out. So what I'll do with it is that I split it, and I get the 3 purple parts back, and pitifully the golden part goes into purple, but it's really cheap and it doesn't matter. So I will combine all of the cheap parts because they need to be at golden. There is no reason for you to not upgrade the cheap parts, but you want not to upgrade the expensive parts. So as you can see here, I have 2 sprays in golden, 1 duct tape, or however is it called, in golden as well, and then I have few purple parts. But I know that I want to replace this part because this is the only one in orange. So I'm gonna unequip it and split it. That way I'm gonna get orange parts and 3000 cores. So now I'm gonna get to crafting and choose this one. And as you can see here, as I said, there's 73% and 26 for orange. It would hurt really bad if I got the orange one because, I mean, 3 golden parts, you know. But still, I have no way to get the golden part here. I mean, if you don't want to risk this 26%, there is a way around it, right? Always is. If you don't care about energy cores, you can just go here, for example, for the control system or the engine, and as you can see here, you will get 45%, or rather 21% to get the orange part here. So what I'll do is that I'm gonna, and as you could see, I got the purple part. So what I'll do again is the same thing. So, oh god, I don't have enough diamonds. So I'm just gonna craft it like this and speed it up for the purpose of video. I mean, the process of making parts is quite long, and there's just so many ways how you can get around it. And if you don't want to risk wasting your golden parts, there is always a way how to get all the golden parts with minimal risk, right? For example, as I'm doing here, I'm just sacrificing one orange cheap part that I can buy with like 20,000 diamonds, right? And as you can see, another purple. Sucks. I'm just gonna craft another one. And I didn't. But it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna go to depot. As you can see, it's really terrible. My luck wasn't on my side. So I'm gonna split all of it and craft another one. This is basically how to craft expensive parts. You go 3 purple expensive materials and 1 golden, right? And if it won't work out, you don't have to worry about it. It's a bit of a gamble, but this gamble has actually higher percentage of gaining profit than losing. So basically, for the group 3, this is always how you should do it. And if it works out, you will see that it really gave me like a boost. If it won't work out, then you know, that's just how it works. Boom. Orange part. It's not the best, but hey, I got an orange part out of three purple ones. So if you take a look at the parts now and split this, you will see that I'm gonna get 3 orange expensive materials, and that's exactly what I needed, because now I can craft the only part I'm missing with 100% certainty to get the golden part. Yeah, so I'm just gonna craft the golden part, and that way my shooter APC will be maxed out with parts. So this is how you craft parts, and this is how they are powerful. And yeah, like this video if you liked it, dislike if you didn't, subscribe, and have a great time. Bye. And don't forget to join our Discord channel.